3, go.
So I can see that your main focus is your children right now, right?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. So I'd like you to do this week for homework is you're having at least one positive family interaction each day for at least 15 minutes. I'd like you to write down these times, what y'all did, how y'all interacted, how it went. I'm asking you this because this will help you develop a better relationship with your child and have more secure attachments with your children. This will help you feel more comfortable with each other and have open, positive communication with your children. Do you think this is a good, something you can do?
Yeah, I mean, it may be kind of hard, but I think I can do it. I really want to make a change and be closer to my family.
All right, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you next week and hearing about the great things that's going on with your family.
All right, I'll see you then.
Awesome. See you. All right. Well, next we're going to have session 3. And within session 3, this is more of the termination phase. So during this time, I'm going to have a lot of praise with the client. I'm also going to talk about relapse prevention, which is a big part of solution-focused therapy. Relapse prevention is questions like, what would be the first thing you would notice if you started to find out you were slipping back from where you are? Also, there's the question about called the fly on the wall, which is if I was a fly on the wall and I saw you 10 or 15 years from now, what would I see? So those are questions I'm going to ask the client to get them to engage about their future and how they see themselves. All right, action. Hello, Bonnie. It's great to see you. You seem uplifted today. What's going on?
Girl, guess what happened?
What?
I got me some relations. Now, you know what I mean by relations, right? Well, you know what I mean.
I think I do.
So, this guy I was talking to, that guy at the grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
well, he delivered my groceries,
Mm-hmm.
and then he delivered.
Huh?
Anyway, so I did that homework assignment you gave me. So every day, me and my kids, we ate dinner together, and my kids, instead of them bringing the table to me, I went to them, I hung out with each child. With Arnie, I read him a story and I gave him a bath. With my youngest daughter, we played a few card games, talked about boys. And with Gilbert, we actually went out to eat. We had a good time. And I just had a salad, no dressing or anything. With my eldest daughter, we made dinner together and just talked. It was really nice.
Awesome. Well, wow, it really seems you've made a lot of progress towards your goals that you set for yourself. And I commend you for putting so much effort into this process, Brittany. I know it had to be really difficult. You can really see the positive change in your mood, your attitudes, your thinking towards life, and how you view your family and how it's so important to you. And I also commend you for trying to maintain healthy eating habits, with getting rid of your snacky snacks. And also, you said you wanted a man and how your romantic life has increased now. You said you have relations. So now we're here to discuss, talk about over therapy, about having to end your time here together. And I've actually contacted CPS. And I talked with the worker and told her all the positive changes you've made since you started therapy. And actually, she's really happy with your progress. And it seems like you're no longer required to come visit me, which is one of your goals. Now, that doesn't mean that my door is not open to you. You can come back anytime you want. I don't want you to feel like there's this disconnection between us. Now, I want you to focus on something we call relapse prevention. Now, what would be the first thing you'd notice if you started to find yourself slipping back to your old ways, not talking to your kids, stuff like that?
Yeah. I guess, sad thoughts, when I find myself eating more than, and working through my problems, taking more comfort in food, or if I felt my children, pulling away from me, of course. So.
Good. Okay, awesome. So what could you do to prevent these things from happening any further?
Remind myself that I have the strength and, empower myself to push through these hard times and whatever problems I'm going through. Mm-hmm. I want to exercise, and not only for, my children, but also for myself, and can continue to try to eat healthy and monitor how much food I'm, putting in my mouth. And, I also want to start going to regular checkups with my family doctor, just to manage, all the health vitals, blood pressure and cholesterol and all that stuff.
Awesome. I love the way you're thinking. That's awesome. Yeah. Now, life is not always perfect, as we know. So what if you have an urge to binge eat again and start just eating crazy? What would you do to make sure you didn't do this?
You know, one thing I've been trying lately is not even buying the food. You know, not even having it in my house. And before it'd just be there and I would just grab it, you know. So that's really helped because, you know, our house is a fat-free zone now. So.
I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's great. The great way you accomplish eating healthier by not having these tempting foods around in your house. Now, my final question for you, Brittany, is with all the changes you're making and you have made, what will you see if I was like a fly on the wall like 6 months from now and I'm at your house? What would I see? What would be going on in your life, in your family?
Well, girl, it depends on which room you be in.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know, I'd be spending more time with my children and, you know, the atmosphere of the house would be more positive and friendly. I will have lost, hopefully, you know, a lot more weight and be able to fit in some cute little sexy clothes for my little grocery man. And, you know, just have more of a positive outlook on life and about myself and, you know, the future for me and my kids.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm so incredibly excited about you and your future, Brittany. You've made so much progress during these sessions, and you made huge strides towards your goals, and you accomplished a lot of them in such a short period of time. Like, it's really, really, really awesome. It touches me. I love it. I do believe that if you stay on this path that you're on right now, you know, life will turn out the way you want it. You just got to stay positive. And I've really enjoyed getting to know you and watching you grow. So, but unfortunately our time here is done. But again, I want to reiterate that my door is always open to you. So please come back and visit. Tell me any good news, bad news, whatever it is. Just come see me.
Thank you, doctor.
Oh,
you know, I really thought this was going to be a bad experience, but you know, it's turned out to be a really great one, and you know, I really appreciate all the help you've done for me and my family.
Oh, well, Bonnie, I didn't do it. You made all the changes yourself. You made these goals yourself. You met your goals yourself, and that's what's so great about therapy. So I was just helping you to walk on your journey to recovery. Insane. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. That'll be all for our sessions today.
You're crazy. Did you turn it off?